Have a nice evening to all you, my dear brothers, Palestinian dear brothers and sisters. This is Alessio Brancaccio of Al-Rahma Charity Association with your traditional military tactic Arab scarf, the kefiyah. The kefiyah. Also, I want to give you my the maximum solidarity for all that you are living there in the Gaza Strip, and I purchased this kefiyeh on on a Chinese e-commerce circuit that is AliExpress. Yeah, on the in this episode of today, we are on air now on 5:15 p.m. I want to report to you some stories that I have inside my that I entered in contact with some Palestinian families that reported me some stories that are very important to not only to understand but to novel also here on YouTube. In this moment, this is not my new YouTube program called Radio Gaza Vasto. I will go on air on 6 p.m. In these few minutes in this video, I want only simply to do some appeal that I will can't do on from 6 p.m. and then. It's very important for now concentrate our efforts to some of the most Palestinian stories that I entered after entering contact with these Palestinian families through X and social and Instagram. I read all these stories, and some of them of their crowdfunding that activated these Palestinian families. Some of these crowdfunding links I created. I was I created these crowdfunding links in full support to them, and try to bring the maximum donation as possible. All these links I am managing on GoFundMe platform, that is an use GoFundMe platform, crowdfunding platform, and also I opened also some other links to Go Get Funding in that is a UK crowdfunding platform circuit, and I opened also other Palestinian crowdfunding links also to Chuffed.org, that is a platform from Australia. It's very important also this. Some of these stories that now are inside the crowdfunding platform are very important to read and to understand, because many Palestinian families, not only these that I'm reporting their stories, but also other Palestinian families continue to stay inside the tents. And in this moment, in winter, it's inadequate. The tent solution for Palestinians in this moment, in this winter, in this cold but especially humid winter, is the tents solution is not adequate for is not logical and is not adequate for try to help these families to stay survive. It's not. It's this solution is not adequate. I want to ask to US President Donald Trump, but not also to him, but also to other world states the world countries that are in full solidarity with the Palestinian cause. I want to give to do an appeal to them. In this moment, it's important to deliver as soon as possible new wood or aluminium homes, houses. They need temporary homes, not always tents. The tents are inadequate in the beach near the sea, but also in the countryside, because the Gaza Strip, talking about it in a geographical way, the Gaza Strip don't have mountains. So from the moment that they don't have mountains, the strong and severe cold and humid winds arrived from the Golan Heights and from not only from the Golan Heights, but also from the Negev Desert. And these two uh, biomes give problem to all the Palestinian families inside the Gaza Strip. So it's very, very important that in this moment we must abandon the tent solution, and for me, Trump must must alert as soon as possible his unit crisis unit. He must to alert crisis unit, the same crisis unit that must be alert after a big earthquake. Because for me, when happen an earthquake, um, when happen an earthquake, it's the same emergency state that we are seeing there on the Gaza Strip. It's a very, very similar emergency. So it's very, very important that in this moment we have there are many families, Palestinian families that are inside the tents, and it's very important that in this moment we must alert unit crisis of use marines or the FEMA, the federal emergency federal emergencies management agency, the US civil protection, the US federal civil protection of the United States of America. It's very, very big. From the moment that all this fucking genocide that there is again in the Gaza Strip was caused by Biden administration and also by the European Union President Commission Ursula von der Leyen. So from the moment that the genocide was created from USA and the European Union with the complicity of Israel, that this state, this Zionist, illegal Zionist occupation, is the extreme far right armored armored arm of USA and the EU in a European context. So it's very important in this moment that all these emergency in the Gaza Strip for civilians can be solved only by replacing all the tents with wood houses and aluminium houses. It's very important that in this moment we must alert the unit crisis, the FEMA, or other civil protection through the interior ministers of all BRICS countries that are in full support of the Palestinian cause, and we must replacing all the tents with wood houses and aluminium houses or temporary homes. It's very very important this for avoid to kill other civilians, other Palestinian civilians that they are not receiving only bombs, they are receiving also other forms of death, not only the bombs. They are have not only bombs but also severe cold, severe humid and strong winds that in winter are very very strong there. We can't understand better all this because we are simply inside our homes, inside our houses. So we can't understand the real and worst situation that there is there in this moment. Simply because we have all commodities. We have an house, we have a car, we have what do we want to dream in this moment in the West? But there from there in the Gaza Strip there is so much poverty. There is much all infrastructure were destroyed by Israeli airstrikes from 2023 to today in 15 months of genocide. So it's very very important now that I want to show you some appeal, very very important, for some Palestinian families that asked me help for speak, for talk simply about their appeal here on my YouTube channel. I want simply start with the first appeal that is very very important. Free Dr. Osama Bousafia. It's very very important that Israel, during the second phase of the ceasefire, must release Dr. Osama Bousafia. That is the famous pediatricist, director of Kamal Adwan Hospital in northern Gaza. It's very very essential, it's very very important that this doctor return immediately to his, or soon as possible, at the acts of his family members. I want to report to you that his mother had an heart attack and died when she knows that his lovely son were kidnapped by Israeli defense forces in northern Gaza at the end of last December. So it's very very important that we must continue to ask the liberation. We want freedom not only for all Palestinian families, but especially for this doctor, because this doctor is one of the last alive again. And if we can protect him, we can protect also the last positive things that remain of the entire public healthcare system in Gaza. So I want to renew my appeal to Israel and to Netanyahu and to his minister Gallant to free as soon as possible Dr. Osam Abu Safia, because we must save the healthcare public system in Gaza. It's very, very important, this appeal. Okay, and I want that you can share it with your relatives, with your parents, with your friends, with everyone, because it's very, very important. This free Dr. Osama Busafia, because it's more than a month that he continued to remain under Israeli hands, and it's not normal. This war, it's not civil, it's incivil in this moment for me. It's not it's not right. It's not right that a doctor must be condemned only for have healed many patients inside his hospital, the Kamal Adwan. Only if with his work he was in opposition against genocide there, it's not right that he continue to pay for all Palestinians and for all world. It's not right, this. The second appeal that I want to show you is for provide food and medicine through real and concrete donations to Anas and Yazan, brother and sister. Anas Hasanat, 17 years old, and Yazan Hasanat, 9 years old, that they lived with their family of 5 members in Sheikh Radwan neighborhood that is in the heart of Gaza. Their home was destroyed during the first IDF airstrike on November 2023. They remained inside their rebel home from that moment to today. It passed 15 months, and they continue to remain inside their ruined home. So it's very, very important this moment that we can share all our sensitivity, all our human warmth, all our humanity, for try to receive more donation for this family that fixed like target in like goal in all their crowdfunding links, fixed to 50,000 euro or dollar. Why they fixed all so much money? For the simple reason that they in this moment they don't have anything. They don't have a home, they don't have a car, they don't have some relatives that they already lost. For a specific cause, for an illegal Zionist occupation inside a land that once a time in 1948 was contended from Israel and Palestinians. In this moment, that territories are not contended, but in this moment, all these territories are not contended, but in this moment are occupied. And from the moment that these territories are occupied, You must understand that in this moment we must do the civilian part, because they are risking their life every day, because there is a lack of food, there is a lack of water, there is lack of all. There is no electrical power inside their homes. There is no cars. There is no life. They don't have money from October from 8 from October 8, 2023, the day after the Hamas attacks in Israel. So it's very important that in this moment every one of us can adopt a Palestinian family. Adopt a Palestinian family, it don't mean only speak in words and express our full solidarity to all civilians, to all Palestinian civilians through words. No, 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 no. We must express our sensitivity, our humanity to Palestinian people, to Palestinian, to all the civilians that are not in affair with Hamas. We must we must show all our support, not only through words, but with concrete money, with donations. They need donations from you. So please adopt a Palestinian family with me by donating. Sorry for the donate, but donating. Today, but also months ago, I helped with the donation of 20 euro or dollars. Today, or also in some months ago, I already donated to this family, to Anas and Yazan family. You can donate to them using this link. Okay? I want to show you for some minutes. Here is food. It's this is food. This word. Okay, it's important. This. Okay. I want to report to you their story, but for do this I must pass in condivision mode. Sorry, wait only for a moment. We must in condivision. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is the story. Donate to Anas and Yazan family for help food and. I want to read you their story. Hello, I'm Anas Hasanat. I'm 70 with my sister Yazan, 9 years old, and my family. We are living in very difficult conditions. More than 1 year of war. We have gone through terrifying and frightening days, the most difficult times of our lives during the past 10 months. We never imagined that our beautiful city would one day turn into a city full of death, a ghost city, destruction, hunger, and displacement. We have endured here and have not left our homes, even if they are not suitable for living to the continuous bombing. I lost my job and am no longer of income in this moment. So I created my campaign and that I and my family for permit to us that me and my family can survive to all this genocide. I want to collect donations and secure food and medicine for my family, and repair what was destroyed in my home. It's currently uni, uni, uninhabitable, but no other choice to stay, but to stay in it. In this moment, there is no. in gas to be able to cook our food. So we are food and plastics to light a fire and eat. This is a bad thing because of the thick smoke produced by the fire. So please help us with donation for permit us to return have a dignity life. All from the bottom of my heart. I want to show you the home of Anas and Yazan. This is their home in destroy status. Uh, in the updates section, there is one for now that I insert to for him because for the I have my connection 24 hours to 24. Anas, all other Palestinian, don't have connection every 24 hours for the simple reason that Israel that is occupying illegally that territory used and continue to use artificial intelligence and reality for individuate under the rubble Hamas fighters and without making any difference. It's very very important this aspect to because we are talking about a genocidal war, not a war, a traditional war. You must understand a traditional war is fighting between two armies, only by two armies, two kind of soldiers, without civilians inside this war. In a war, is fighting from two armies and using civilians like human shield, like until now with Palestinians, this is not this is genocide. It's very very important to understand this. Important that Israel killed 30,000 people, 50,000 people, 100,000 people, or only 1,000 people. Uh, it's not a problem of number. It's simply a problem of killing people that they are not soldiers. It's all this. It's all in this. The Gaza problem, the Gaza war is only this. The aspect to okay. This is the first updating about Anas and Yazan situation, Sheikh Radwan neighborhood in northern Gaza. I posted this important update at 11:20 p.m. on December 18. Hi everyone, here is Anas Hasanat. I'm 17 years old and live in the tormented north in the Sheikh Radwan neighborhood, together with my sister Yazan, 9 years old. It's very clear in this photo. The situation here is tragic. We have no food, no drinking water, no electricity, no winter clothes, and that that considering the cold and considering very humid winter is coming, staying in summer clothes to face a winter that will be colder because of the high humidity will be a terrible additional challenge for me and my sister, especially the night phase. Right now we are stuck at home, but if we continue to stay at home without food or water, we will die. And if we go out to buy what we need, the Israeli occupation army can kill us due to the large number of presence of Merkava tanks and drones or that have explosive charges ready for us to drop on us out there. To your sensitivity and humanity as people of the world, like citizens of the world. Listen and I are human beings like you, and we do not deserve such a final punishment for a war that we civilians did not start for first. Since we are not yet of voting age, so in the elections, we did not vote for Hamas or Fatah because we had a very few age for will go vote at the election. We only want back the right to return to live a normal and full life, like all the other children in the West, boys of our age and in the Palestine of our own. I will never stop asking to you for those that for us inalienable rights. Please donate to my cause. Do not leave us alone. Thank you in advance for all the donation that will arrive. We'll be eternally grateful. Thank you so much, my dears. Now I want to show you other stories, only that of Anas and Yazan. In this moment, if you click here on my dashboard, I'm managing also some campaign for the Ugandians. Also in Uganda there is war, or not in a specific country of Uganda, but there are two wars now in Africa. One in Sudan, that is fighting between the governative forces and the rebels. There are too many wars in this moment in Africa. One in Sudan and South Sudan, and another in Congo, also in Congo. So it's important also to support also their cause, not only that of Palestinians. But from the moment that I'm supporting more the cause for the simple reason that when I was 16 on 2000, I entered the Young Communists in, in Italy, the young section of Rifondazione in Avezzano, Marsica district, Abruzzo region, 170 meters from here where I am now, at the sea, near the Adriatic Sea, in a city near the Adriatic Sea. Um, I want to remember you that this is my no, my is not only a simple ideological logical position. Mine is also a personal fight against Israel, because in this moment Israel is administrating by a deviant prime minister like Benjamin Netanyahu, and is a person of extreme far right. At that time, 2000, when I was 16, I had already the idea very about the environmental protection, the sport protection, also fighting for inalienable human rights. For not only for me in Italy, that I am under a regime, I am under a fascist dictatorship. I, I like a communist. I see I see the situation in this way, because here from now under Meloni government, under Giorgia Meloni government, in this moment we are under an illiberal techno-sanitary regime that for me it's a fascio Zionist regime in this moment. So in Italy, also in Italy, there is dictatorship in this moment. So I have what is the fighting against fascism, against Silvio Berlusconi. I I fought Berlusconi for 20 years, so I am very clear how is the political fight against the right and extreme far right. Because in this moment I am a comrade of extreme far left. But at that moment, in 2000, when I was 16, I entered the young section of Rifondazione Comunista Party, because at that time I was a bit moderate at that time. Now I am radical. It's very, very different. I'm a radical communist, not a moderate communist. Rifondazione Comunista is a moderate communist party. In this moment I am very, very near to the CARC, the Comitato per la Resistenza del Comunismo, here in Italy. CARC party that is at extreme left. They considered terrorists from the actual Meloni government, but also under Democratic Party of Matteo Renzi and 2016, they considered terrorists CARC parties, members of the CARC parties. I am not a member of CARC parties, but very, very close to them than Rifondazione Comunista in this moment. For the simple that they fight also in armored way. I want to join also the armored battle if we need to change our government in this moment. I want to report to you other Palestinian stories that I have here inside into my stories. I want to show you the story of Malak. Okay, we start after Anas and Yazan Hasanat. We can talk about Malak. Okay, Malak is a very, very terrible story. Okay. And then I reported their link of the campaign. This link is googlepfunding.com/help tract my tract baby tract slash. This is the URL that you can digit for donate direct for first to me, and then I'll give all this money all account of all these people. Don't worry, because I am in direct contact with these people on and also on X. There is also if you click here links with the X symbol, you can see this campaign that I read inside on X. Okay, I think that today is a bit slow. Okay, perfect. This is the link on it on X. Perfect. Story. I'm Malak Al-Alabi from Gaza, 21 years old, 4-month-old child. I gave birth to a child weighing 1 kilo and 500 grams. My child needs milk to increase his weight. My child is not breastfed and needs diapers and clothes. I do not want to. I lost a child already. I already lost another child, the first child, before that due to lack of food to food and water. Why another time food? I suffer from skin diseases and need special medicines and other medicines. You to help me and my child. I now live in the south in Al-Balah, in a small town in which there are insects during the summer, and the place is not clean to the high temperature in the summer. Obviously not now. I am because my husband in this moment suffers from no. It's not a psychological disorder. Absolutely not. Suffers from autism. No. This the real problem. No. Kamis, the husband of Malak, had a form of meningococcal meningitis. A meningitis is an infection that hit the meningi. The meningi are the very, very few membranes between the skull and the brain. So it's not an infection of the brain, absolutely not. A meningitis is an infection of meninges. These membranes between the skull, the chronic part, external chronic part like this, and the brain inside. In this moment, he took COVID, the Delta variant of COVID-19 on 2021. For sure, in that circumstance, he took the virus, and the virus sometimes can bring into the human body also some bacteria. One of these bacteria is the meningococcal. The coccal is directly linked to problems like or pneumonia or meningitis. It's very simple. In contexts like in Palestine, where there is no sanitary hygiene, not, there is not hygiene, there is not uh, an efficient public healthcare system. The sanitary hygienic conditions are very very worse there in this moment. So every civilian, every Palestinian in this moment is in contact with not only with viruses, but also with bacteria. So when they contract some diseases, they contract only a viral disease, but they can contract also bacterial form that spreading inside the human body and can give this problem of the meningococcal. I must review this campaign story because I don't like. I must make some editing because don't like this. But for sure, Camis needs treatment, medical treatments that he don't have from 4 years. So in this moment, his meningococcal meningitis can be already chronic from the acute condition. In this moment, he is in a chronic status. I'm not a doctor, but I was in contact that know well HIV virus. He was an hepatologist, and when he was in service at Avezzano Hospital, at Santissimi Filippo and Nicola Hospital, his name was Dr. Maurizio Paoloni. That is one of my best friend. He became in 2007. I had two virus that attack viruses: the Epstein-Barr virus, the ABV, and also the cytomegalovirus, the CMV. At that time, not the Epstein-Barr virus or the mononucleosis um, bring me to the hospital, but it brought me to the hospital for 19 days. The cytomegalovirus. The cytomegalovirus in 2 years from 2007 when I was 23 years old to 2009 were a virus that was spreading over the world, not only in Italy, not only in Europe, but also in other countries. Because at that time was another climatic oscillation called ENSO, the El Niño, and also in this moment we are under ENSO. ENSO active was active on December 2021, and in this moment we are under a climate oscillation during climate change from December 2021 to today. It already passed 3 years, and next next December will be 4 years that we are inside the ENS phenomena. That is a warm of the ocean water, the ocean of the Pacific Ocean in the meridional part of Pacific Ocean. There is ENSO have three phases: the phase of Nino, a neutral phase, and have also the Niña, La Niña phase. When there is Niño, the pressure of the surface water of ocean increase. When there is the neutral phase, the temperature remain constant. When there is Niña phase, in this case there is the water of the Pacific Ocean became a bit more cold, from 0.5 to 1.5 degrees minimum minus. In the phenomena is the opposite. There is a warming. There is a warming of the surface water of Pacific Ocean. In that case, temperature rising from 0.5 to 1.5 degrees. Very, very important also this phenomena. All three phases, the Niño, the neutral phase, also the Niña phase. There are always three phases. I am alone, exactly because my husband suffers from meningococcal meningitis. Okay, he needs treatment. If we do not give up the medicine, we will be in danger. There is someone beside me, and I lost my house. The occupation bombed my house completely. Please help me. I need your compassion and humanity for helping me to have a life for me and my family. Thank you. Okay, in this moment, this link only reach 15 euro of 50,000 euro of goal. So donate to this link. So it's very, very important. In this link donated Esther Gibbons from UK, and also other the same people, the same person, Alex Cox, or from UK or from Ireland, but for sure is or from UK or from Ireland. They donating €5. That is a very, 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 very few amount. I hope that in the next time, the next days, next months, this campaign will be raised with donation, because I am taking this money, but this money for sure I am resending to PayPal account of these people. I am already do this, raising this donation. Donate to me for permit to me to help Malat all other families. I repeat, they are in constant contact with me. Do you do you do you don't believe me? Okay, to open this for you. This is my Instagram chat. In the left side of this chat, when it will be open, okay, you can see in some moments, okay, all opinions that in this moment are in contact with me. Mohammed Ayman, Raik Abu Amra, Abdallah Lashi, and Soba Abu Amra, the Raika's sister, Radwan Abu Shamala from Nusayrat, Deir al-Balah, Gaza, Deir al-Balah, Anin that need special, she had the ankylosing spondylitis, like disease. It's important to read also the story of Anin. Malak, here you Malak. This is Malak. I am in direct contact. Okay? This is Malak. And these are all the photos of her little and lovely child, Musab, of 8 months. It's so cute, eh? It's very, very cute. And this is Musab. She already, because her tense on last December flight to the strong winds there, and we already contacted woman, an Australian woman, Nicole Emma, that I want to give my maximum solidarity, but I want to thank her for all that she did for Malak, because at that time Malak was not able to protect not only herself but also her Musab, and at that moment tent, without any protection, uh, the cold and humid winter in this moment. So it's another harsh and strong and dramatic challenge that all Palestinians challenge in this moment. Not only the high temperature in summer, but also must challenge also winter. It is very, very severe. This is Emma. It's normal, no? Um, I was in a condition to ask help directly to Lem, because that in this moment I don't have sorry. Sorry, but sometimes my mother go crazy because my mother is not good with her in this moment. So my father sometimes go upset. Sorry, leave alone. Um, leave alone. Um, it's very important that you can share this appeal, be, because this baby is in very danger all year during the ceasefire, during the first phase of ceasefire between Israel and. So please, it's very, very important that this moment, it's very important that in this moment, it's very, very important that in this moment you can for sure you can for sure help these these people. These you can simply help Malak. It's it's essential to stay with her because in this moment very danger. They are in very danger. So I want to ask you the maximum solidarity, the maximum humanity in this terrible moment for this family that lost the husband in this family. And remember always that in re, re, remember that every Palestinian family have an husband, and the husband in normal conditions have is the polar star to all the family. So it's very important that husband have a job. If he don't have a job, or he am sick, or a disease, a very important disease like in the case of Camis, it's very important that you can express the maximum solidarity, humanity, and nearness to Malak, but especially to that he is only 8 months. Okay, 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 perfect. I want to pass away. This is a photo Musab when he was born in an hospital in Gaza North. He was born on 2000. I don't remember the month in this moment. We can pass away. We click on my dashboard, and I can go away to another campaign. Okay, I want to introduce you the campaign of my lovely family, the first that I adopted with Al-Rahma Charity Association based in Mataf Street, Al-Balah on Khan Yunis. Help Mohammed Daif and their baby sister. This lovely family lived on Tala Sultan neighborhood in Rafah. Their house was bombed by IDF on April 2000. They survived. They were extracted from Palestinian civil defense at that time, and they were extracted. For fortune, were before going inside the tent. For fortune, they survived for the first time. Their story because it's a very strong and important story. Also, this. The campaign story. I wrote the campaign story, and in the right moment that I wrote this campaign story, I talked like me, not like from the point of view of Mohammed. My name is Alessio Brancaccio, and I live in Vasto, Abruzzo region, Italy. My sweet Palestinian friend Mohammed Issa and his pregnant wife, at that time pregnant, now not, Haifa live in Rafah and are facing an unimaginable challenge. The Phoenix shelling has become part of their lives. Recently, one of their neighboring homes was bombed, forcing Mohammed to literally gather pieces of shattered lives from the rubble. Knowing this can happen to his kids next, that's when he realized he can't stay there any longer. Amidst this chaos, Haifa was carrying a precious within her, a symbol of hope that refuses to be extinguished. The couple feared for their and children's lives, and now their dream is to raise their family away from the horrors of war. Two, they live so close to Egypt, to which they intend to take refuge. Entry permits and travel expenses are provided to beat. Each adult's entry permits cost $5,000 US dollars, and each child entry permit is in the case of the baby is $2,500. The $500 USD will be allocated for travel expenses, leaving the total cost to to 20,000 US dollars, with each approximately the amount is approximately 18,500 euro. At the moment, the entire family is based in is at the moment the entire family is based in Al Mawasi refugee camp in Khan Yunis, managed by Al-Rahma Charity Association. Naif already in some days, now in September 2024, she's to take the light to her third baby. She already um, gave the light to this new baby. His name is Kenan. His Kenan and was born on October 2024. The third baby, and she will face terrible challenges to the horizon. So you can literally save the life of this family with the donation. Funds will be sent along with Mohammed and Aifa's family information by me, and then I'll provide to give directly to his PayPal account. Thank you for very much for your kind attention. Okay. This is their photo with their lovely smile. Unfortunately, this crowdfunding link at the moment is at €0. Is at €0. I hope that in the next days and some months to can rise also to this link. Another story that I want to show you for simply is the story of Rawan Abu Shamala of Gaza North, lived in a house destroyed by the EDF airstrike with an F-16 December 2023, on the 7th December 23, that killed her brother Hassan Faraj Abu Shamale. Support Rawan's family after their tragic loss. Uh, Here, this is the photo of the campaign. This is Rawan with a smile, and he is the beloved brother that he became martyr. Unfortunately, he became a martyr. He was killed by Israeli Defense Forces. My name is Rawan Faraj Shamala. I'm 26 years old. I'm a graduate of accounting profession. At the Islamic University in Gaza? Probably yes. My goal and ambition was to travel to study a master's degree in accounting and finance abroad. But now my goal is for me and family to leave my city after the tragedy that befell my powerhouse by occupation of the 7th of December 2020. And this complete destruction, the loss of my brother, to rise as a martyr before God Almighty in this targeting. I aspired to help my family, stand by them, and always help them in light of these tragic circumstances. Thank you to all from the bottom of my heart for your humanity and for eventually for your donations. You remember that you can click here on the X symbol near to links, and every time that you link here, um, you will can see the um, the crowdfunding link that I reported into my X account with the specific post. Okay. So please, but it's a problem for now because I don't have. Moment I don't have. I don't. Sorry, but my father is sometimes going crazy. My mother is not well with her brain. She had again brain fog after COVID-19. She contracted COVID-19 on February 10, 2022. The first variant of BA1 Omicron COVID-19 variant, the South African variant, and from that day to then, uh, life became so terrible also for my family, because my family is not united like, and for me it's a very tough problem, but I'm trying to only to help my mother in the condition that he is now. Often she's asleep, and during the night, every night at 4 and at 5 a.m. she rising from the bed, going around the house, go to the calendar in our kitchen, and every time that she go calendar more one time, my father go crazy. Very intelligent, precise person. My mother was a precise person before COVID. After COVID-19, no. She's often asleep, she's in brain fog, years, and it's not easy for me manage this horrible situation in my home. It's not easy. I believe that my mother a day can heal, but I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure because she took this virus at uh, at 63. A person took the COVID-19 after the critical age of 60, the over 60 age. Uh, not always a person can be ill from her condition. So um, sometimes arrived terrible problems to that an entire family must challenge. But we we must go forward, however, because we all three are three real fighters. Don't worry for this. I am a civil disobedience from years against every type of Italian government. Firstly, under the Democratic Party, that is a centrist party, not left like me, like I support. And now is worst for us because we are Meloni government that is very worst in this moment. We are uh, like I did some minutes ago. In this moment, we are under a fascist Zionist, anarchic and illiberal regime, and life full communist people here in Italy is becoming an hell. It's becoming an hell for other reason than Palestinians, but also for us because Meloni government are cutting all funds for support people like me that without a job from 9 years, and I can't find nothing at this moment. I'm trying to a telejob for job directly in from my home, but in this moment it's very very tough for me only to find the right job. It's not easy to find the right job in. It was not easy before the start of the pandemic of March 2020. It's more worst in this moment after 5 years and during again a pandemic. COVID-19 there is not over, is against and continue to stay around us from 5 years. Around in a less form than the first 2 years for sure, but the virus continue to stay spread around us. Also, if is not in the same is not in the same proportion like in the first 2 years of sanitary emergency, but however is always a problem that continue to persist in our communities.
Senti,
Questo,
scusa,
this is for sure.
guarda, è tutta finita, che posso accenderla per cortesia? Mi dai solo
Che
un
devi accendere?
È tutta bianca.
No, non è bianco niente, sta un qua. Lo devo caricare, caricalo.
Non me lo puoi caricare da lì.
Ma perché tu non lo sai fare, scusa?
Io lo so fare.
Tu che ci vuoi?
No, ma non...
Su, ma un po' di fiducia,
Non
su.
mi piace, è tutto buio, cioè...
Che vuol dire?
Se sta a chiudere, quasi a chiudere. Ma non lo vedi?
Ah no, non c'entra niente.
Ma come no? Adesso non va più, no?
Caricalo, che cazzo?
Come lo devo caricare? Dove lo posso caricare?
Prendi il caricatore sotto alla
basetta.
Sotto, sì. Dove lo mette sempre qua?
Però lo devo mettere
all'entrata. Come però? Però che? Caricalo, non c'è niente. Presa. L'altra parte qua.
Sono arrabbiata.
Che ce l'ho?
Sono arrabbiata però.
Dai, su, un po' di fiducia, su, non su, dai, su. Non cagate il cazzo, per favore.
No, lo devo mettere là.
Su, fate pesci le palle, non rompete i coglioni. Su. Basta.
Uno di questi però almeno. Perché sono
Ma perché tu devo fare io? Mostretta, perché devo farlo io? Non lo capisco. Ce l'hai il caricatore? C'è un attimo a caricarlo. Che ci vuoi? Attacca.
Cioè, sto fuori di goccia quando fa.
Ma non mi rompe i coglioni, non sa niente. Mettete lì e chiedete e non rompe le palle. This is the link of Rahman Abu Shamala story. Okay, I want to pass away because we read this story. So other story that I'm managing into these links. The first three stories, was Anas Hasanat, Mohammed Issa, and the story of Radwan Abu Shamala. Perfect. Now we can share also the story of Sob Abu Amra. Perfect. Okay. Shob Abu Amra is 29 and is one of two Abu Amra sisters. Sob in the Al-Balah. She reported me to try to donate an Bakri and Muhammad, that they are their children. Bakri in this moment have 4 years old. Muhammad is the eldest son. Bakri. Muhammad in this moment is the last son. He is only 2 years old. Campaign story. I'm Shub Abu Amra, 28, mother of my two children Bakri, 4 and Muhammad 2. We live in a tent, obviously. For more of 6 months, we have lack of food, winter clothes, and our tent is not in good condition to try to challenge the strong, humid, and cold winter. This genocide war that Israel launched to all our sweet families here in Palestine continue for more than. And our special gift that we want for Christmas is only simply have a humanitarian ceasefire that will be permitted to NGOs operators to reach us and give us all that we need for a minimum of dignity. But in the meantime, your sensitivity and humanity into your art, especially in this period. For a donation, consent us to purchase all first lights that we need. Please turn and show us, because I know that you have again inside from the bottom of all our hearts. Here from you, we need only peace and love that you can guarantee for us, because we are humans, like you, and we live in our same place, planet Earth, obviously. All our wonderful planet Earth. Okay, that you. Thank you so much for all what you can do for us. We'll never forget your kindness. There are some mistakes also here, but it's not a problem. I can enjoy editing the story in every moment. This story raised €0, so please try to try to try to donate something to this campaign. Thank you so much. The updating the updating here. There are two updating here that I already show. One on two boats on December 19. Okay, and simply it's simply an update about the photo of one of the two children, and another all the destruction, all the civil infrastructure that are completely destroyed there, in a neighborhood completely bombed. Okay, this was the Soba Buamra. There is another story of her sister, Raika Buamra, 27, that I for sure here. Okay. Help Raika's families to provide food and the others to her. Hello, I am Raika Buamra from the Gaza Strip. I have a family of 4 people. My husband, my daughter Helen, 3 years old, and Abdrab, 1 year old. The house. My husband used to work before the war, and on October 23, everything was destroyed and nothing remained to us. Was bombed, and there is nothing left to shelter me and my survived several times because of the continuing bombing. We suffered from the most severe types of hunger, and we did not have food in this moment. Even my son suffers from the lack of food and cries always because it's not available. And my daughter suffers from anemia because we cannot provide food for them. I'm very, very afraid that something will happen to my family. Need your donation. I have a problem with my line. Not, what is the problem? I can't read all the full story. I don't know why. There is there is a problem with my line. No, why there is this problem? But the Wi-Fi connection give periodically this problem, this kind of problem. I'm trying to recharge all, but it's not easy. Okay, dear, we can also by 9 p.m. and then in this moment it's not easy to charge all because I can't read all the full story. I don't know why, but it's all stop here. I don't know how. We can arrest the television for maybe there is the problem. Okay, no, I mean there is some problem with the link. I can't read all the full story, but in substance, what is important this moment? If you can donate to this link. This link is at $0 in this moment. the goal is $50,000. So please try to provide some every little amount, also 5, 10, 15. It's very well accept from them, because they are very in a wrong situation in this moment. So please provide them something of more, because civilians don't deserve it, because there are also many civilians that they are not in solidarity with Hamas, so they don't deserve this collective punishment. Okay, show more. Okay, perfect. Now it's all okay. But I had a problem with the condivision. Maybe my Wi-Fi connection is not good at the moment. I now need your donation for survive. Your support, no matter how small it is, will help me. To achieve my goal, your support and donation are not the only help you can give me, but you can share my story, picture, and post on your social media sites, so that my voice reaches the whole world. Thank you. Perfect. And this was the story of Raika. This is Aileen, 3 years old. This is Abdrabbo, 1 year old. In the central photo, there is all their house completely destroyed. Okay, this is their house completely destroyed. Also, is another from another point of view, and there is also another photo that show all the extraction grade that affected also their Al-Balah, that is one of the main cities of the Gaza Strip. Thank you so much. Continue to go forward. I must return to the sharing mode, but there is some problem with my line. Okay, we'll retry now to. Okay, another important story that I want to show to you here is El Amoda, a small girl of 18 that had of only 2 months. 2 months. It's a very little. So he need protection that his mother can't do to him. Elfa moda alla labbi, a se la moda in alla labbi, because her husband have the same problem. He have the meningococcal meningitis, that is the same disease that have the Malak husband. Because the Malak's husband is in substance Malak's husband is no sorry the is the Malak's brother. So both these husbands, Azel's one and Malak's one, have the same disease problem, have the same meningococcal meningitis. 2021, where they were contracted this COVID-19 Delta variant at that time. It passed 4 years. There are no medicine in the Gaza Strip. All these people that contracted the COVID-19 on 2020, 2021, during the sanitary emergency, all these hospitals in this moment don't have quick medicines for heal these pathologies, these diseases. So it's very important. It's very important that in this moment USA efforts and the EU efforts will deliver medicine to all hospitals. They can provide the medicine to their Gaza Strip hospital. Perfect. I want to only to read her story. Hello to all you. My name is Asela Moda in Al-Alabi, 18 years old, and I live this place in Al-Balah. My husband remains in the north and died with bacterial form of meningitis, a membranous inflammation between skull and brain. My head of the family assigned to us, but he suffered an injury to his feet. The left foot was amputated, and a severe injury to his right foot, and he suffered from liver problems due to the injury. Please donate me for us to buy food, medicine for medical treatment for my father. Thank you for all from the bottom of my heart and for all your humanity and sensitivity. See you. This is Amir. This is a wonderful, lovely photo of Amir as the only as a son. This photo is very more impact because it's a surgery that had the Azel's father on his body. There is also a scar. There is also a scar here. He had some problems inside his body, and this photo is the referral report of the Ministry of Health from an hospital. I don't know, maybe from the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital there in the Al-Balah. Okay, the campaign is.
Lì non si può andare.
Attaccalo qui!
No, ma funziona là.
Attaccalo qua! Ci sta il posto, mettilo qua.
E come faccio?
Ci stanno le prese, metti qua. Qui, qua, là.
Lo devo levare qui però. Lo devo levare qui. Qua. Lo devo staccare qui.
No, non c'entra niente. Che cazzo lo devi attaccare con la corrente? Dai, prendi il caricatore.
È quello, il caricatore.
Ecco, non c'entra niente. Prendi il caricatore, ho detto. Another campaign that I want to show you. There are also other campaigns, but in this moment I must stop. Because I'm busy with my family. After dinner on 9 p.m. with my Radio Gaza Vasto program for 1 hour in broadcast. For now, see you at 9 p.m. Thank you so much after reading some Palestinian families' stories. Thank you so much. We'll see in next hours at 9 p.m. with Radio Gaza Vasto. Thank you so much.
Questo qua. Devo fare.